What's up guys, Saivo here. Today we're going to be talking about mana stones in AION and how important they are. After this mana stone video, I'm going to be recording a video about enchantment stones and enchanting your gear. But for now, let's focus on mana stones and ruining your gear basically. AION works like this. You get armor, and in that armor you have slots in which you can further customize your build by using things called consumables called mana stones. These are mana stones. For example, these are composite mana stones. We have all sorts of mana stones in the game. Aeon
You want
has.
something?
Let's quickly check. You have ancient mana stone, you have composite mana stone, you have various tiers of ancient mana stone. This ancient mana stone is yellow, fabled. This ancient mana stone is blue. Composite mana stones, they are at the moment only one tier, which is blue. There are regular mana stones as well. Let's see if we have something in the warehouse. Yes, we do. For example, these mana stones, regular green mana stones. Some of them are really good. Like for example, this one, attack +6 in a regular mana stone format. This is priceless. I don't use attack +6, but if I would, it would be priceless. Now, having that said, what mana stones give you? Basically, they give you a chance to customize your character towards a certain path. Now, if you're a healing cleric, then what do you want? You want to stay alive to be able to heal your party members. You want to be able to soak up some magical damage, some physical damage, maybe because of the aggro, and you want to heal more, right? That's what you want if you're a healing cleric. For that, there are specific mana stones that make your life easier. For example, if we go to the auction house and we search HP, HP mana stones can be found for various prices, starting from 20 million, which is the highest. This is a composite mana stone and it's actually not a main HP one, it's a magic boost slash HP. If we go further down the list, we have other mana stones like this one, Ancient Mana Stone, HP plus 105. Now, the most HP you can get is 105. So that's why this one is kind of pricey. Ancient Mana Stone slots are these slots. The first two slots, for example, on my purple Hyperion gear are ancient. Let's see, do I have a free piece? Yeah, look, see, ancient mana stone slots are the ones that have a little bit of a green background. So this particular one is an ancient mana stone. You can socket it in that slot. This is a very good mana stone, especially for what PvE endgame requires you these days. Also for PvP, it's good in some specific situations. Back in the days, a few years ago, there was this trend that clerics and enchanters had full HP. So you had clerics with like, I don't know, 20 something k HP, and it was really really tough to heal because back in the days the PvE accessories gave you lots and lots of concentration. Concentration is the stat in Aeon that prevents you from getting interrupted while casting. So back in the days when the gear did give you, and the armor and accessories did give you concentration, clerics used to socket HP fully. That was happening in 1.5, 2.0, something like that, that kind of period, because you didn't really interrupt them, right? And they were just full HP and then healing themselves to full. These days, trends they change. From patch to patch, there are different kinds of trends. There are trends for PvE, there are trends for PvP, so you have to adapt to the trend. Now, let me give you an example. If there comes a patch, right, and the assassin class gets, let's say, nerfed and they reduce their accuracy by 1,000 compared to what it is now. Just an absurd example. Then if you're a cleric, you're not going to fear that assassin anymore. So obviously you're not going to be socketing block so much so you can block the assassin's fast attacks. You're going to be socketing freely, I don't know, magic resist, spell resist, crit spell resist. Fuck knows, you know? So trends change with mana stones. It is important to have it in your head, what do you build for? For example, me on this particular jerkin, I have magic suppression in the ancient slots because I love magic suppression. It's super good in PvP and it's super good in PvE as well, but sadly you cannot really put it in on PvP gear because it has no ancient slots, and this is an ancient mana stone. So magic suppression, my opinion, the best thing that you can put in an ancient slot. Now, due to my build, which is magic suppression and HP block, I love block as well, as much as I love magic suppression. HP, don't really love it. Now, I was forced to use HP block because I resocketed my set just to fit with Makarna. Makarna is the end game dungeon, the hardest one, so we're doing that at the moment. I decided to build my character like this. Before, I didn't have composite mana stones, HP block, I just had simple block. So it served the purpose for Catalamize, for Runadium, especially back in the days, a year, 2 years ago. So this is my set. On some pieces, as you can see, I needed to compensate the loss of block, the massive loss of block that I had due to using those composites. Usually I had block 29, now I had to use HP and block 13. So you can imagine that I lost a lot of block, which I didn't really like. So in some pieces I did socket Ancient Mana Stones block. Now if you're a DPS, you're gonna wanna go for the expensive composite Mana Stones. Speaking of Mana Stones, the best mana stones are the composite ones. There is no such thing, oh, I'm getting more if I socket only attack plus 5. I'm getting more if I only socket crit 19. No, that's a lie. You're only lying to yourself, and that's the poor people's way of seeing things. Um, so, composite mana stones are the best. There are various composite mana stones. Attack, crit, let's say. Yeah, this is a very expensive composite mana stones because you can imagine attack and crit together. That's really nice. So attack plus 5 you get from a green mana stone as well, and then crit strike plus 8. It's always better to have two stats than one. Doesn't matter if you put attack magic boost or if you put magic boost magic accuracy, magic boost HP, you're always gonna win. Composite mana stones are the best mana stones you can find in game. Having that said, I advise you to use composite mana stones on all of your gear if you can afford it. If you cannot afford it, then have something in mind. Do I want an HP set? Okay, then I go for HP, and then I go for HP 105 in the ancient slot, if you have an ancient slot. Do I want a full attack set? Okay, I put attack on 4 pieces, crit strike on the other. Mana stones come with levels. This particular one is level 60. This particular gear allows me to put up to level 80 mana stone. There is no mana stone that's level 80. The highest level is 70, but they always put this margin of error because later on in the next patch when there's gonna be level 80 mana stones, you will be able to socket them even on this old gear, right? The higher the level, the more it gives. Look, this one gives attack plus 5, crit plus 8. This is a level 60 mana stone. This one is a level 50 mana stone. It gives attack plus 5, crit plus 7 already. It's not important, it's not much, but it is something. And it doesn't look good to put fucking level 50 mana stones on the best gear in game, right? So don't do that. I don't know, it's just shit. Other than that, you can see variations. Crit strike something, attack something, right? Now, if you look at the variation crit attack, um, let's see, level up until level 50, right? So this one was crit 17, attack plus 2. If you search the other way around, it's gonna be crit 15, attack plus 2. So keep that in mind when you're building your character. If you don't have money for composites, don't worry. Buy yourself ancient mana stones and have a build in mind. In my case, for my PvP gear, I went for crit and magic resist. I can tell you it works really well. Of course, I'm not gonna be resisting sorcerers with 3000 magic accuracy, but I don't want that. What I want, resist a ranger silence, resist a ranger sleep, resist a ranger trap. I don't know, resist an assassin, aether hold, things like that. Resist a root maybe from a cleric or a nurse wrath or whatnot. These kinds of things, they are little but they are important. So instead of just putting crit 17 on my gear, I chose to put crit and something else. That something else was magic resist. I could have went for attack, but I don't think that's the best choice for my playstyle. If you're the kind of guy that just wants to go full YOLO in, then go ahead my friend, crit and attack all the way. Other than that, socketing has a chance to fail. I am going to show you right now. Let's see. We take this particular piece, which is a actually let's take a piece that's not socketed. In AION, you can fail. Back in the days, when you failed the mana stone, then you failed the whole, as many mana stones as you had on your gear, they just disappeared and you had to start from the beginning. Later on, they changed it. So let me show you. Where did I take that? I took it right here. So we're gonna take this block 33, level 70 mana stone, and we're gonna put it on this shitty warhammer. So this is how it looks. If you want to use supplements to enchant, you can go ahead and use supplements. Supplements are a consumable that you can use either while socketing mana stones or plussing enchanting your gear. Keep that in mind. 150 supplements for the first slot of this Brigade General Warhammer. You're gonna see that later on if we succeed. Later on it's gonna get more. Now this one we failed. Let's quickly try. You can put here, for example, let's try 5 times, one after another. When it fails now, it just destroys the current mana stone. When it failed before, it destroyed all of the mana stones. I think we're gonna fail all of them. Yes, we did fail all of them. Let's try a bit more. Let's try 10. As you can see, guys, the success rate in AION is very low. But I'm happy. This is a good money sink. This is what games need. Um, it's a good way to make your char super good, good, mediocre, decent, depending on how much money you have, right? Depending on how lucky you are. And this is a good money sink. This is one of the 3 things that keeps you posted in a game. We failed 10 more, so that's 15 fails. Let's continue adding the other 17. If I keep failing, guys, this video is gonna be half an hour long, but we succeeded. So let's see. Now we have a block 33 in one of the 4 ancient slots. If I continue, you're gonna see it costs already 200 supplements, not 150 like before. Lesser supplements you can get in various ways. You can get lesser supplements, normal, mighty, or, you know, stamp ones that you get from this Atreya Pass thing. You can buy them with supplements with ancient battle medallions. You can buy supplement boxes with other various currencies. You can buy them from the shop. You can buy them from the broker. You can get them from events, etc. Supplements increase your chance in succeeding with mana stones and enchantment stones. I don't believe that. I used supplements 5 times in 5 years of AION, and those times were fails. In any case, guys, um, this is the talk about mana stones. You do your own calculations. You think about your own build. I'm not gonna get into each class's builds. I showed you my build. That's my build for PvE. That's my build for PvP. On the shield and on the weapon, I have exactly the same build. Magic suppression, HP block, and then HP block since I don't have an ancient slot on the shield. That's my build. I would make another 2-3 builds, but already on these 2 sets of gears, I spent billions and billions. So you keep in mind, make sets simple, set your priorities from the beginning. What instance do I want to do? Makarna? Okay, I'm an assassin. Attack crit. Makarna? Okay, I'm a cleric. Full HP. Set your priorities, think what you want to do with that gear. Don't just make an all-around gear. This is not Guild Wars 2. Make a specific set of gear for a specific dungeon. If you want to do PvP, make a set for that of mana stones. If you want to do PvE, make a set for that specific. Of course, you're going to be able to use your HP set in Rento's fucking hard mode, but I'm just saying, magic resist set, HP set, block set, I don't know, fucking evasion set. Lots of love, guys.